included in this series is the overhead. The overhead is the shot, the body motion is similar to the serve. Like so, if you come to the net, your opponent is going to try one or two things. Either hit the passing shot by you or lob the ball over your head. Again, every shot in tennis, the chest should be to the side at contact. On the overhead, we find ourselves a lot using the Eastern forehand grip. So we have to position ourselves. We don't want to, but we have to in order to get the racket face open to the net, square the racket face to the net. We end up with the chest to the net. So when the player lobs the ball over like so, we end up running back like so to try to play that shot. A number of things. You'll lose balance. It's a quick way to get to the ER. Falling back on the head. I've seen it a number of times. So what we want to do to prevent that, as soon as the ball goes up, naturally we're already having a deep knee bend in that volley position. We're expecting a volley or an overhead. So as soon as the ball goes up, we turn to the side with the knee bend. So if it is a deep lob, you're still pointing to the ball and you adjust the feet to get back behind the ball so you can set up and step in and make contact out in front. Out in front, that's the position that you should be making contact on the ball. If you let the ball get behind you, the ball is beating you, the shot is beating you. So we must make sure that we try to get behind the ball so we can always make contact out in front. Moving this way on a lob is something that we really have to work on getting out of. At the different skill levels, our body positions are going to change, so we're really going to have to work on getting to the side, we're pointing to the ball. Keep the feet moving until the last second. Keep the feet moving until you step in. Then bring the racket through to make contact. A lot of times on the shot we turn, even when we do turn, the feet stand still and we end up adjusting like so, and we let the ball get behind us. So on the overhead, our first move is to turn, adjustment steps, step in and make contact. The proper way to move on the overhead is this. If this doesn't happen, you'll get beat every time. The key to moving on the overhead is the right foot. So as soon as the ball goes up, pick it up and turn it, the body's turning. On the ground strokes, we pivot at the waist. On the overhead, pick it up, move it back. You'll move back, you'll be able to get to the shot. So the key on the overhead, turn, adjust, keep the feet moving, stay behind the ball. Use the left hand as a radar. Point to the ball, keep pointing where the ball goes. On a windy day, the ball's moving, keep it out in front and to the right side of the body. Keep the head up at contact, hit. At the contact, you should still be looking in the sky until you follow through and then pull the head down. Most of the time we're like this and the ball ends up in the net. So we've got our great group coming out again and we're going to hit some overheads. What we're going to look for on the overhead is that player turning to the side. Are we making contact with the chest to the net? We're going to try to see if we can get our players to get to the side, use the continental. We know it's going to take some practice. It's something different, something new, but at the different skill levels, that's what we work on. The more you practice, the better we'll get. Yeah, let's go cross court. All right, guys, we get 2 shots. Let's bring the line in just a little closer. Right there is good. All right, so guys, going to keep the feet moving. We get 2 shots. 2 shots on the overhead. 2 shots. 2 shots. 2 shots. Let's set up and watch the ball. Stay in contact. Watch it all the way. Now, we were watching Yoko. Yoko is making excellent contact on her volleys. She's hitting excellent volleys, but they're a little rough. So what we want to do is bend the knees a little more. Eventually, we want to get Yoko to get out of the chest to the net position. And sooner or later, we're going to try to get Yoko to change to the continental grip. Sooner or later. So we're going to try a couple overheads, Yoko. Just get to the side, keep the free hand on the ball, step in, and keep the eyes up at contact and finish the shot. All right, let's hit a few shots. Now you're making excellent contact. Let's see if we can get the chest to the side on that overhead. Here we go, Yoko. Let's play a couple of shots. All right, good contact. Just relax, just relax. Let's point to the ball. Let's point. Good, good contact. Point that finger right to the ball. Leave that finger on the ball. Leave it there. Leave it. Leave that finger there until the racket comes around. Good setup, good setup, good setup. Good footwork, very good footwork. Good footwork. Again, good one more shot. All right, match point, Yoko. Put it away, put it away, put it away. You trying to hit with the Yoko? That's not the put away I had in mind. Good shot, good shot, good shot. Yoko's footwork was excellent. Yoko's was getting in position, had the little steps. A lot of players at the high level also use a full motion on the overhead as a timing factor. And Yoko actually had started to use some of that motion in their position. Chopped it up a little bit, but it's sort of like a timing factor to keep it smooth to get in position when you play the shot. Yoko's left hand, she used it to the ball, could have kept it there a little longer. You want to keep it there until the racket comes through to meet the ball. Then the upper body, arms, and racket, they both come down together versus setting up, removing the arm. All of a sudden, I've taken away my radar pistol and have taken away from the ball, and I have to readjust with the racket. So let's leave the left hand up until the racket comes through. Yoko did an excellent, superb job on keeping the knee bent for support to make contact on that shot. So on our volleys, we really want to concentrate on, again, the right foot to turn to get in position. Really the left hand, the free hand, if you're right-handed, would be your right hand. Use the free hand to point to the ball until the racket comes to it contact. Keep the knee bends, keep the eyes at contact, follow through. That's what makes an overhead an overhead.